episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. No, we end with go away. We don't begin with go. We begin with the meows of the Valkyries. The meow with the Valkyries.
I like it.
Meow with the Valkyries.
The meows giving me feedback. Who is that? Count Morbid giving me feedback. That's awesome. That's an excuse to just mute Count Morbid. I was gonna put a thing.
An excuse that comes.
So we didn't really get some. Oh wait, no. Did we get something new for the bell this week? Was I ahead of myself? Yeah, I was. We got that. So, getting our obligatory things out of the way. Tonight apparently is a crazy night. I have learned something new also today. First, please like, subscribe, and force choke the bell. Force choke the bell. Yes, that is what we are doing to the bell this evening. Just wait till Friday. We'll do something new. And so, yeah, wow, boy, I am so Down the Road Clayworks is our sponsor this evening. So giving a shout out to Down the Road Clayworks. They started as a small pottery demonstration booth, both for Renaissance fairs and many Celtic festivals and Highland games held across Oregon. They using a this is hard for me to say, human-powered kick operated potter's wheel. Chase, who is the owner, demonstrates on site the art and craft of throwing pottery, not throwing, but throwing it, I think, onto the wheel without electricity. It is a great way for people to see an ancient craft still in practice today. And as of 2020, his wares, many of them anyway, are now available online at his Etsy store, which should be going there in the ticker, and all orders over $35 get free shipping. So please go check him out in his Etsy store. I'm getting the feel that it's kind of a new thing. And I see a whole bunch of you guys out there. I see, Newt, I know you're out there. And hello, Flora. Thank you so much. I know you couldn't be on the show with us here in the studio tonight, but I'm super happy that you tuned in anyway, like you said you would. So yes, Down the Road Clayworks is our sponsor. Thank you so much. Remember, like, subscribe, force choke the bell. And with that said, that kind of rolls us into today's show. So how is everybody this evening? On mute. Literally everybody was on mute except for Gunther.
I'm doing pretty good. I got a kitty cat that needs attention.
Taking it. It's funny to me that the leprechaun kind of has a red-headed cat.
Yeah, it's weird.
I have been working really hard to get homework done.
I've been looking for a new land dragon to run over people with.
I named my land dragon. I actually came up with a name for her. I'm naming her Marina.
Maria.
I thought it was not Maria. Marina. Like
Marina.
Maria,
yes,
Maria.
like a boat. Yeah.
That's a place where you keep boats.
Yes,
like
I have
a marina for like a boat.
Yes, because she's blue and teal and kind of seafoamy. So I have an anchor to put on her as a decal for her name. Marina. Oh well, I have one of these too. But yeah.
Yes. Hello, Bauyenth. Have I said it correct? I hope I have. After many corrections, I at least hope I'm closer. Good evening, and I see you out there, Poppy, as well. Thank you. Hello. So that is so. Was that the 90s?
Yeah.
Is that when that was a commercial? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I feel like I know all of the people that would be actually also in real life that would do that.
I work with them in real life.
Well, I feel like I also kind of have a stack of news before I get to the part of the show where I do the drawings and stuff and things.
Did you say nudes? That's weird. Why would you have a stack of those?
I did not say that, and we shall not go into it any
You
further
promised
than
me
that.
you would never show those.
You don't like noodles, Count Morbid?
It's just this. It's this. Yes, I have a stack of nudes, but they're not my nudes. I mean, they belong to me, but they're not of me. So, you know, Count Morbid said I couldn't sell body parts anymore. So guess what's on auction tonight?
A striptease.
I feel like that counts as body parts. I really feel like that counts as body parts.
Oh man, oh that's good.
This is why I'm sitting back in the shadows
under the category of body parts and consent.
No, because like the David isn't body parts. It's considered a sculpture. Like this is considered a photograph. Now that is a sculpture of a nude man, just like I have photographs of. Never mind.
I like to believe that when David posed, David posing for the statue was part of the deal.
At first she was told they were trading cards. Okay.
Trading cards.
I thought these went on Pogs.
Yeah.
I feel like there suddenly needs to be the nude fairy trading card set where everybody's got like a big flower or something, you know, right? Or kind of Austin Powers style, right? Where you're like, look at the melons from my garden.
I am pretty sure that my flowers aren't that big.
Is that anything like the boob fairy?
Like, what?
What?
Is that anything like the boob fairy? Who delivers boobs during puberty?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I thought the boob fairy was like the fairy that delivers boobs during puberty. I don't know. I didn't
get boobs. That's bullshit. I didn't get boobs during puberty.
Yes, you did.
Came later in life.
I was robbed.
I feel like
I only got half
the parts. As much of a connoisseur of boobies as I am, I was robbed.
I guess you got 1/3 the parts, and we ladies over here got 2/3 the parts. Oh, see, Flora is totally in for this. Let's make a calendar. What do you think?
I thought she was going to give me boobs, man. She says, "Flora's on it." I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh, Jay is asking us, what is the drinking game tonight? But I feel like every time somebody says the word boobs,
every time there's a vulgar comment or an innuendo, take a shot.
Oh, we should already be gone by now.
It's a vulgar comment. Oh my gosh! So apparently.
It must be something inside. Oh. Wait.
I'm just saying that apparently there's audience support for both trading cards and a calendar. And I'm wondering if we can get the LARP fairies in on this business. Like, reach out and see if we can get them. Let's see. So I don't know what the drinking game is tonight, but Gunther suggests
Can't see it, Gunther.
Yeah, it's too bright. Oh, there we go. That's adorable. I like it.
I got sent that by a boggin.
Oh, really?
I was laughing a little bit too much over it.
She couldn't help it.
I love it. Well, oh, there he is. Okay, I see you down there, Sir Bumble. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Whoa.
I was holding my baby, and I thought I'd wear her to the show today.
This is for Flora.
Oh, look at that cock.
I know. It's such a lovely BBC. Oh, wow. I need a fan. I'm yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am.
Wow, you even have the gauntlets on.
I'm so
excited.
Full
I'm a knight of the King's Guard, and I've never shown up in armor before. I might as well.
I said to her, I was going to put on some armor, but I don't have any. And she's like, you have armor? And I'm like, not like Sir Bumble. Sir Bumble has like a VW bug of armor.
I have several suits, actually.
How did I not know this? Are you actually eating that on your hand?
Yeah.
That is impressive.
They articulate, you know.
They look like they articulate pretty well. Yeah.
That is not the
he can only
expected use.
There was a chicken joke in there, but I didn't make it.
Talking to him when his mouth is full.
Let's see, did you heat up that pizza on your breastplate sitting out in the sun?
This pizza is from Vic's Pizza, which is the best pizza in Olympia. And anyone who says old school pizza, fight me.
I really want to try cooking something on your armor now that Famous Dana has mentioned it. Can we just lay you out in the sun, let it get nice, and try to like fry an egg or something? Can we do that? Maybe do some bacon. Grease will run all over if we do bacon. I don't know. We need to try to cook something on your armor that's safe.
Yeah, in the Midsummer Night's Games in June, it's god awful hot. We might. If I had blackened armor, certainly it just absorbs the heat. You know. You've heard of machine gun bacon. What about what about armor bacon?
What's machine gun bacon?
It's when you wrap a strip.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's when you put bacon on a gun and then let the gun cook it by firing the gun.
Surely that must only work though with a machine gun, because what else can rapid fire enough to make the barrel that hot?
There are plenty of guns that get
bump stocks.
That's why it's called machine gun bacon. Yes,
but it seems like an urban legend, to be perfectly honest.
Derringer bacon.
I've seen it. I've seen it in person.
There are videos.
The trick is you take the shroud off and you put the bacon right around, you know, the root. I don't know the terminology, but the root of the barrel. You know,
oh, okay.
The root of the barrel, right where the
shaft.
You know, the origination. Yes, thank you.
Wrap it around the shaft.
Wrap it around the shaft, yeah, and then you don't put it like on the handle or something silly, but it's right in the hot part.
Okay, I gotta go get my Jack Daniels. I'll be back.
Oh,
Are we drinking tonight? Did I miss this?
No, I don't know what he's doing.
The shaft, I believe.
Oh my God! Shut up, Gilmore.
I couldn't find my Squire today, so I had to put this on all myself. Sorry, I'm late. But are we doing a drink? We're drinking.
No, we're not drinking. I don't know what he's doing.
I'd have to get it myself. I have to walk all the way over.
That's ridiculous. That's why you have Squires.
Yes, I delegate. I may not be a noble lord like all of you, but I have money. I have serfs.
You have serfs.
I might have pages, but I have serfs.
If you take a row of serfs and you hang them up, that's hanging 10.
Oh my God.
That is. I don't know what I expected from you, Ion, and dad jokes. Yep.
How's the surfing up there in Olympia?
It's terrible. I sink every time. I just sink and drown.
Evening.
Oh my God.
I'm very
everybody.
Yes, you have even compliments. That was a horrible pun. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, there's so many things. So I want to show you guys first, because this is one of the most exciting things that has happened this week. Speaking of cooking food on Sir Bumble's armor, which I'm really a fan of this idea. The more I say it out loud, the more it seems like it needs to become a reality in somewhere. So I want to show you guys, so please let me share here the Instagram cracker.
Nice, Gunther.
This is what? Did you really get something to drink? I don't know. I wasn't looking at you. I'm not looking. What?
See?
In your that mug, it really is awesome. It did come out quite well. Okay, so here, this is what I want to show you guys. So Beltane is coming up in, oh man, the weekend after this weekend, in 2 weekends. Where's the time going? This is an example of some of the things that we are going to have there. We have such an amazing cook. I'm really excited. So this thing is called an Alanage. I think I'm saying it right, but I'm not positive. And we will have awesome fruit platters, like fruits, vegetables. And for our tea and other drink servicey things, instead of having sugar cubes, we're going to have sugar crystals. Ah, it's amazing. This is just a sample.
Candy. Rock candy. It's rock candy.
But it's made by them. They didn't go out and buy rock candy, is what I'm trying to say. So it's sugar crystals. And I'm really excited about this. This is just like the sneak preview. The menu should be finalized here, hopefully by the end of the week, and then I can publish it, and it's going to be amazing.
I need to bring insulin with me, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. You probably need to bring some for the neighbors too, because it's going to be so good and tasty. I'm really excited. Also, who am I getting feedback from?
Probably Count Morbid again.
Count Morbid? Am I getting feedback from you? No, he's on mute. Is it you, Bumble?
I think you're getting feedback from yourself.
No, I think it's Bumble. Nope, I think it's you.
I had turned my microphone off on a hardware switch.
Now we're trying Gunther. Hey, look, it's gone. Where did it go? It's you, Gunther.
I don't know how.
Well,
I honestly don't know how, because I don't have loud speakers at all. My speakers are turned all the way down.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's you hearing, because I don't hear any feedback.
It is not me. I literally have headphones on. You can see.
I think it's your audio.
What? My
I don't
audio
hear any
comes.
feedback. Right. None of us hear feedback, just you.
I hear me coming out of someone else's computer. I don't now.
Yeah,
since
she
you
can't
sat
hear
forward.
herself. That's not how that works. It's one of you dastards who don't have headphones.
Yeah, that's
What
usually
are
what
you
it is.
doing?
Not having headphones and causing feedback. I said it right.
God,
Microphone.
My computer's not even set up for Skype or anything.
Let's see. Emma, did you miss anything? Well, we were just trying to establish what the drinking parameters for this evening, because I guess that has now become a thing. So, I guess always drink when I say shut up, Count Morbid. And Gunther suggested, because our show got off to one of those starts, that anytime anything inappropriate is said, because we were talking about having the nude fairy calendar with flowers to cover, or melons or
pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
And anything appropriate, really, I think works.
I feel like anything that is appropriate to your style, right? So, oh boy. And everybody likes this idea, apparently, so it might have to be a thing that we do. But here, here's the thing. There's 6 of us here, but there's 12 months in a year. So the question is, who else is going to be on this calendar?
Comment in the YouTube comments if you want to be in the nude calendar, everybody.
Yes, it's like, woohoo! That's right.
I know who I want to see. It's you, viewer. Get in the calendar.
It's the au naturel fairy calendar.
Also, comment if you don't want one of us to be in the calendar, because,
That is mean. No.
Yeah. Do you want to see me without my codpiece? Aww. Or do you want to see me in nothing but a codpiece?
Nothing but codpiece.
Nothing but a codpiece? Aww.
I was going to be mean and say nothing on under the armor.
Stuff
might chafe.
I feel like Jay just obligated us, you guys. Oh, heck.
Wow.
Oh, apparently we're doing this. Okay.
I guess we are doing this. This is going to somehow be a thing.
Something similar. I mean...
Okay, well, I need to not eat for 2 months, and then I can be in a calendar.
That's why I use my large pots and pans.
Hey, Jay, we don't body shame here. Come as you are.
As you were, as I want you to be. I can't help it. That's what I do.
Photoshop. We can also do that. So, you can.
I think Jay just paid $20 for the first calendar.
Yeah. Good
we were
job.
Talking about that.
Okay.
The question is, Frank is also currently on this show. Should Frank be in the nude calendar?
Well, we see him nude for free every day.
Maybe
Frank
Frank
doesn't
should
do
be.
full frontal for free.
We see his boner every day. I don't know why you need to pay money for that.
What if it's like, what if Frank appears in the calendar like Rasputin's dismembered member? You know,
Yeah, what
in a
if-
pickle jar or something?
What if
Okay,
you
so
count
for
Morbid's
those keeping
bones
up
with
playing the show,
with Mr.
Wait.
Bones?
for those keeping
That
up
would
and
be
playing
his-
the home game, you should probably be drunk by now. Just saying.
How
you're
long?
not-
Yep, we're half an hour
if
into the
you're
show. You should be hammered.
If you know it, you're bigger than I am.
Okay.
Just saying.
Oh, okay. So I have a thing to show you guys. Speaking of, I can't even remember what we were speaking of earlier that wanted me. Yeah, words, whatever. I have a thing I want to show you guys. I'm really excited for it. And so I only have these first 3 as the templates, but I've been working my way up to starting to get some sticker swag for us so that we can have bumper stickers or what?
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 Okay, you guys, you have 2 minutes of my silence.
All right, so
What little Faye wants to mute Faerie Princess Ollie? That is obscene, uncalled for, and hilarious.
Wait, this is
so let's see if
Okay.
I can continue what her thoughts were. She has some sticker swag that she wanted to show everybody, and she's going to show the first one now.
I think also, didn't she have an interpretive dance? By the way, you can still embiggen yourself while you're on
I
mute.
don't know
Ooh,
what that
that's
is.
the-
Why don't
the
you
two
embiggen
sports
yourself,
united.
Faerie Princess Ollie? There you
That's
go.
a sticker
Now, hold it
of
up to there. Now,
the
Those-
what that
those
is,
are
storms,
the-
folks,
right?
that is the
Those
Kingdom of Storm's crest there. Right?
Stickers big enough to go on your laptop or on the back of your car.
I only want to see the stickers. I don't want to see your face.
wow.
Hide behind
Then you
the
need to
picture.
pay money,
I-
right?
That's appropriate.
So that's the Kingdom of Storms emblem. Let's see the next one.
What's on the next one?
Ooh, it's Gunther Hammerhand's hammer.
Oh,
Is
look
that
at
a
that.
bong?
Thor's hammer.
420 was yesterday.
That's the hammer of Odinism.
No, it's called a Monir, and it's got my horns on it.
Meow
No
meow.
You
mountain,
made a bong out of meow
and it
meow?
says hammer hands, and I made that myself.
And I think there's one more.
Yes.
Allegedly, there's one more.
That,
Has it
been 2
that's
minutes
your
yet?
what now?
No, it's not been 2 minutes.
No.
Quiet
It's
you.
only
You
been
just
one.
you earned 2 more minutes just by talking.
I suggest you watch
If you
it.
talk, it resets.
So you shush your
Not
mouth,
true.
otherwise you're gonna get 2 more. And the fresh one.
Says right up
We
here,
need to have
7:29,
Ion
and
with
on
his
my
little
clock it
timer
says 8:01. That
doing
means
this.
2 minutes. So there you go.
It just became 8:01 just now.
Fine. Well, last but
And there's
not
one right
least,
behind it.
it's my
And
crest.
it froze.
Ah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yes.
And
So
that was
Oh.
also handmade by me.
none of these are handmade by you. These are nice. Oh, well, they were designed. Except this
Designed.
one. This one was not designed by you, but these two were
That was
designed by you.
designed by. Oh.
This one was
Nettle,
designed.
was it?
No. It was Ash
Ash.
Berticelli. I don't know how to say Ash's last
Yeah,
name.
he owns White Fox hats.
Yes,
Oh
White Fox hat.
yeah.
And he did the poster for the 2019 Fairyblossom. So there are
Good
6
work.
of these on. Yeah, yes, and so which I purchased, and then we have continued to use the braid, and alter that to do the different. Anyway, there's 6 of these, you guys, and I wanted to say I'm going to list them up in the Etsy store for the buyings, but if you want to get a Kingdom sticker, I figure next I'll maybe do something like Pacifica, since we have a whole bunch of people that are down in the Southwest, and you guys might like one for your Kingdom. $2. $2 in the super chat, and you can have one of the first 6 stickers that is
We
out
should
there.
also do our county stickers since we have a lot of people in the county up here.
I wanted to just go with
We should
these
do all
and
of
get
them.
it, and we will do all of them. But I didn't want to order a bunch and then find out I didn't like them, so I just ordered a few. I really like them, and so I'm going to now. I have a whole bunch of designs already uploaded, ready to order. I'm just waiting for the coupon sales. here it is. So that's it. That's what we're doing. Yes, you guys, you get first crack at it. So
I'll crack your face, Flex.
Yes. So if you want one, $1.99, whatever, $2, super chat, and just put which one you want. If you want, it's the Kingdom of Storms, House Hammerhands, and House Kilrain. That's my house. So if you want any of them, yay. Okay.
I'm sure my brother Ivor down in the he lives down in the down past the famous Dana in the down.
Down.
Yeah,
down.
in the Eugenery area.
South is not down.
You've met Ivor. It goes down to him.
You spaceman.
Science don't know.
Why is South not down? Why can it not be down?
Because he's a rocket man. South to him is over.
He's out there alone. Oh, Dennis. Thank you so much. Are you sure you don't want a sticker? You can have one of the first stickers.
Because South is that way and down is that way.
Ion, stop it.
Well, yes, but that is only if your x-axis is the way that you put it. But if you change what the x-axis is, then down completely changes direction.
Molly, stop encouraging him.
You can't say go
but
left
South
or
is
right.
still perpendicular to down.
Yeah, but if you yaw the
Down.
rocket so it's going sideways, then South could be down.
Where's my club?
Thank you so much. I'll snail mail it to you.
Did he do that twice? Or is
No,
I
just put it up there again because I was saying thank you and I'm gonna snail mail it. There's
latitude and longitude, and then there's magnetic. So stuff.
South is always
each of those is
perpendicular
perpendicular to north and up and down. Yep.
I understand that you're trying to help Famous Dana, but you're just
really South is back. North is forward and South is back. Because the sun is moving away from the center of the galaxy, and we're trailing at a helix behind it. So really, South is behind us and North is in front of us.
I think I love you a little bit right now.
And acceleration is meters over seconds squared.
Oh my goodness!
I feel like this station is really heading down, going down, going south, down south.
Nobody wants you to go down already.
Okay.
It's
maybe the skeleton.
It's because I think lipstick behind, isn't it? Okay.
Wait, Gunther, where did he go? Gunther, what are you doing?
Gunther, you're drunk. Come home. Come home. You were drunk and back on the stream. He's puking.
He can't possibly be so. He's been in there for 10 minutes. What? No. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Okay.
Well, trolls have hairy hides, and he's scratching his back on the wall.
I got
right?
tired of hearing about the longitude and attitude of your attitude. It was getting on my nerves.
Mine is all discombobulated.
Moving on.
Moving
Never
on.
mind aircraft and directions. What else? What do we have?
I mean, never mind people that know how to do that math. Whatever. Okay, so we have no vendor tonight.
Live on the west coast. I now live on the left coast.
For which I apologize.
Because it's left when I look at it on the map.
I'm just telling you that when I
The
look
west
on a map,
is left
is down.
because it spells we.
Okay.
Oh, and so you know, Fairy Princess Ollie, I haven't had any.
What?
That's all you.
The frost made it look like it was empty, actually, and I was like, haven't had any. It looks like you drank the whole thing. All me. It's like this much gone. Okay, so we don't have a vendor for tonight because sadly our vendor canceled on me last night at 8 p.m., leaving me with basically no time to find a replacement. So
stuff happens.
Have no vendor to interview, but we still do have a spin of the wheel to do.
I think you should interview one of your fairies.
What?
Yeah.
I hear what you said.
I said I think you should interview one of your fairies.
interview one of my fairies.
Which fairies? What are you? What?
You're gonna have to.
There's 5 of us here. She can interview one of us.
You have the whole rest of the show to talk about yourself, Gunther.
Mm-mm.
So this is what the drawing is for this week. It is from Todd and Becky Henderson, and it is this awesome brass gear cloak clasp is the word I was looking for. So this thing here, and I'm so excited too. We have like our list of people on the wheel is growing. Yay. So thank you to everybody actually who has joined our Patreon and or YouTube since last week. That is always an exciting thing. If one of you guys that's sitting here with me gets your name drawn, you're going to get undrawn. So I have to pull, where's my wheel? I'm going to pull it up here. Sure.
Oh, I need to leave the broadcast real quick. See you back. I need to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes.
I mean, go ahead, but fail. Nice try. Nice try, Bumble. He's like, but I want to win that thing.
Nice try or night's try?
Yeah. Okay, that was bad. I mean, it was good, but it was bad. I feel like that's an Enrique Iglesias song. Why is this not doing what I want? Oh, because I'm going the wrong direction. Because I'm a dork.
Are you trying to play Despacito? Because I don't want to hear it.
What? I can move forever con este contigo. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm just mixing up the names on the wheel.
Home Depot.
And I also, I totally forgot to grab the names from last week's show. Ooh, that's my bad. Let's see, I have to look at that on YouTube. Because I know that some people's put the names in there. What? Oh, no. I hate it when this happens.
So back down here in Oregon right now, they are having us no longer have plastic bags anymore for grocery shopping. And so, well, for a while there, it was suspended. We could actually use plastic bags because they couldn't get any paper bags in.
Whoa, what is that noise?
Exposito.
What?
The song.
Where is it coming from?
That was a room over there.
What? Why? What is going on? Why is that song playing? What was happening there?
He said something about Exposito when he started playing it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I was giving uncopywritten music to back you up.
I was just filling in the void by talking.
Yeah, I was backing up with
it. Started playing music, and I was listening to what Dana was saying. Okay, here's our wheel. Are you guys ready? It is for the cloak class. I'm spinning the wheel. Oh, actually, one of these things shouldn't be on here. Cerulean Witch, congratulations! You are the winner of the cloak class. Yay! Huzzah! Normally you're out there actually in the audience, and so I don't know if you're out there right now watching, but if you are, yes, round of applause, round of applause. I need a bigger wheel. No, the wheel draws 50 of the random names off of the list and then spins. So that's it. Not all of those names go onto the wheel, which is why it is important to get as many entries as you can. So there are 3 ways to get entries: Patreon, YouTube, and by commenting on with whatever the magic word is for the week, which last week was plasma. Oh, I guess look at that. How easily encouraged is Sir Bumble?
I won't give up a chance to drink.
Yeah,
I'll drink with the best of them. Here, Jarl Gunther.
That's right. Where's my horn? Hang on.
Water. Terrible, ugly cup. I don't even have a cool cup, you guys. I'm afraid.
Skål to the winner of the clasp.
No.
Yes, Dana. Yes.
Slancha.
Oh yes, Slancha.
Yeah.
No, it's Skål. It's Skål. Don't listen to her. Like crazy lady over there. I know what she's talking about. It's Skull.
Skull.
One of my enemies. Yeah.
Gramo krimo krushkin sanchagel mavarni.
What is happening right now?
Gramo krimo krushkin lan.
I'm worried for what's going to happen in about
mead.
30 minutes. Like, there's just no good is going to come of any of this.
It's not
Do you want me to go get
place.
your wine, Fairy Princess Lolly?
Listen, the drinking game is supposed to be for the people in the audience.
Do you want? Oh, that's awesome! I might have one of those somewhere.
What do I want? What?
Do you want me to go get your wine?
No, I just want water in a nice, pretty cup. You have a pretty cup. One of my pretty cups is sitting there somewhere below the monitor. That I call my Lannister cup. Yay! All hail, Carl. Who's Carl Hammerhands? I think that if I do this, if I put this up here, we now have to say it together on the count of 3. Are you ready? All hail. No, wait, not that. All hail. All hail. Say it with me.
All hail Gunther Hammerhands.
Carl Hammerhands.
I don't know who that is, but surely there's a sheriff in a zombie apocalypse who wants to talk to him.
He said hail, no.
Must be Gunther's cousin or something.
And you know what? They can just fight the dragons because I already formed an alliance. Thank you very much.
Who did you form an alliance with?
The dragons. Shh. Quit talking in my background. It's interrupting me.
You know what? You bite my ball.
Meow.
Okay. Here we go. Shh, please. Okay. There is a thing. Yes. I am showing you this. So our poster for Fairyblossom Festival is now finished. And this is just the outline, the drawing outline of it. Thank you so much for the water.
Is this one of the nudes?
It could be. A bit of photoshopping. It could be. There. Who made that? That's beautiful.
She's totally nude under her flowery outfit. Here, I'll take it. This was made by Aquabun. And I'm off. Okay, this was made by Aquabun, who was the artist for this year. And this is the line drawing, which is up for sale for download for 99 cents as a coloring page, which I get them done every year as an additional coloring page so that you guys can have it. The colored one is on its way. The physical one is on its way to me in the snail mail. And hopefully, snail mail, it will be here in a couple of days. And then I will be able to put all the words in the middle and get it actually printed into the printer, like into a poster, I mean. And I'm going to put into the comments here for you guys. This is the listing for it in the Etsy store if you want to go. You can also get the last couple of years and some other cool fairy coloring pages, if coloring pages are a thing that you like to do, but I think that some people like it. So I thought I would share that with you, and I'm excited. There's some previews, actually some sneak previews on the Instagram. So that's the thing. Okay, I have to take a drink.
Where are you going to take it?
Dad jokes. This guy is terrible.
You should probably stop doing that at some point. You might get punched in the face.
I don't think he's
By the way,
stop.
I think in Ireland they're actually called lad jokes.
Lad jokes.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what? In Schulheim, they're called bad jokes because they're bad.
But that's why we like them. So, Sir Bumble, I have a question.
What are fathers called in Ireland? Like paw jokes.
Drunks.
That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
It's better
that's a good one, bud.
They're bad jokes.
That's why you're my Jarl, bud. That's great.
Oh, actually, daw. I think it'd be daw jokes.
Me da
jokes. Da. Me da.
That's Russia, right?
Da jokes.
Da.
Da means yes in Russian.
Da. It does.
Do you know
And
who
it's
your
ja
dad
in
is?
German.
Yes.
Let's see. So there was a thing. Yes, this is the other thing. So because we don't have a vendor for this week, but I do want to have something for drawing for next week. I have a thing that I made. It's not a very big thing, but it is the thing that we're going to do for next week's giveaway, which is this. So it is a steampunk. It's a steampunk phone holding book. So or character sheet holding book or other, I don't know, poison holding book. It's hollow on the inside so that you can put some devices in there if you need them, but you can carry them around and still look cool and not break.
Not shut that bio thing off.
Not break the thing. But also, I made it so
on the inside, by the way.
But wait, not put our phone in
on
you.
the inside. Yeah.
Can confirm.
I think we knew that.
So there's a pouch here. So you can put papers here, and then it has this nifty little thing, this that goes over the doop doop to keep it shut. And also
pretty cool.
Because so that is this week's giveaway. And also because I just feel jolly, you also get with it a fairy princess lolly.
Ooh. Now hide that in the book.
It's Chambord flavored.
What is
that a wine
flavored?
What?
Chambord, is that some kind of a wine?
It's a liqueur. It's a blackberry flavored liqueur.
So what you're saying is you could eat that lollipop as part of the drinking game.
Well, I don't know how the Chambord flavor got in it because I didn't make it. But possibly, I don't know. I think that you'll feel better if you just drink your portion at the drinking game.
Can't argue with that.
It's very good to mix with the champagne, to mix the two of those things together. So yes. So I think, Ion, you're suggesting that the secret word for the magic word for this week be cash. CA.
Indeed, I am.
Not CA.
Secret cash, just stuff in.
Yeah, like a stash cash.
Yep. That's indeed what I was suggesting.
Not cashola cash, a stash cash.
So cash with a T or an E. Cash.
Anybody have any
That's
other,
a word.
Any other word suggestions out there?
I've always pronounced that as cachet. Is it not cachet?
I think steampunky is good.
I have no idea actually how it's supposed to be. I didn't realize if I was doing it wrong, so I guess I think there's
some regional accents on it that have it either cash or quiche.
So here we go.
You want quiche? Yeah. We have some quiche.
How about bookworm? Because like my Apple phone.
Wait.
Cash.
Go back to the last page. Just yeah, why does it look like California's humping Texas?
What?
That's what it normally looks like.
California is humping Texas.
Oh my God, why is that the thing that you saw? And then you're like, no, go back and look at it again.
So who's drunk?
I don't know, but I blame the vine.
Who's drunk?
In vino veritas.
I think the cartographers should be in our nude calendar as well.
Wait, what? There needs to be cartography in our nude calendar?
Yes, these humping states should be in our nude calendar as well.
No,
I just noticed something.
Yes.
I just noticed somebody's here.
What?
Somebody's
here. What?
Oh, it's Frank.
Hi, Rachel.
That's funny because that's like how you first greeted Rachel. That's awesome. That makes me laugh.
I think it's a habit.
I just saw she appeared, so I had to say hi.
You were not here last week when Rachel appeared in the audience, and I think was maybe the first time or something, and whatever, and said hello. And so Gunther decided to give Rachel a proper greeting, and that was Gunther's proper greeting. Hi, Rachel. You know,
Rachel.
It makes me think of that. It makes me think of that one YouTube video the High Stranger. It's been a while. You know which one I'm talking about? You know which one I'm talking about. I know you do.
Hello, legs.
Okay, here we go. I have to share it with you guys because now that you've done that, I feel like it's got to be a thing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're in for something odd. It's the only way I can say it. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, and I have the volume, and here we go.
Hi, stranger. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my butt. I feel like I can really be vulnerable around you. Do you like this tree I made?
I don't want to run around.
What? Keep going. This is great. This is really what? I love surreal humor.
It is. It's like so chill, and it's you just like you don't know how to feel. You're like it's so mellow, but it's also weird. What's happening right now? I don't know how I feel. My emotions are so
You
mixed
know what?
up.
It's funny. I've actually seen pictures of Count Morbid in that exact pose.
Oh my gosh, that's true. I think we have seen pictures of Count Morbid in that pose. What would
How come its butt muscles don't flex when its legs move?
They look
The
like
same reason
they look
Count
like
Morbid doesn't. It's Count Morbid.
Oh my goodness.
Are you
okay.
trying to claim that this is really Count Morbid and he filmed a YouTube video all those years ago? Is that what we're claiming right now?
I mean, yeah.
I speak for everybody who's never seen this.
Morbid, just say the phrase "Hi, stranger."
That's going to be a hard no from me.
It's okay. You can look at my butt.
I guess that's one way to say hi, stranger.
Notice that Frank is bound and gagged behind him at the moment.
Yes, I have noticed that. It's actually he's been like that for a couple weeks now. I mean, Morbid, you have to untie him every now and again. Otherwise,
it's the only way he fits in the suitcase.
Go numb and
why? Why? Because it's bad for his blood circulation.
I'm just saying, he could get osteoporosis. Where his bones become calcified in place.
I don't know you people sometimes.
Was there a dad joke in there? I didn't even catch that.
There was, and it was bad.
That was cool. It's so hard to make things sometimes,
Yeah.
It just takes so much mental energy, and I get so tired. I just want to sit here and relax with you.
That would be a hard
Wow. Check out the sunset.
That's a hot sunset.
So nice to stop and take all this in. It really makes you enjoy being alive.
I don't like it.
Even you.
He's got 2 suns in his sunset.
I really don't like it.
Well, close your eyes. Drown in the bottle. Let the rest of us enjoy this ridiculousness.
I will say.
I want his ass.
What are you going to do with it? Like, you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the Houseloo who was saying that he's going to go to that restaurant somewhere in Georgia or something where they throw the rolls at you.
He did.
Somebody's roll house. They look like two little Thanksgiving bun rolls. And I just want to grab them and like chuck them at the Houseloo.
Apparently, the Houseloo cannot catch because he had to eat the 4th roll because he couldn't catch the first 3.
He what? Because he couldn't catch them. You have to catch it to eat it.
Yes.
Oh well, what do they do with the ones that don't get caught and fall on the floor?
They throw them away because they're not gross.
He was on a roll.
With apple butter.
Be glad. You guys be glad I don't have access to the mute. It would be a mutiny.
I'm glad you can't punch them through the internet.
Well, so Rachel, I'm not going to put that on the screen, but I will say, Count Morbid, Rachel wants to know if you've seen the statue of the skeleton that is engaged with the blonde or the redhead on Amazon.
What do you mean engaged?
I mean exactly what you think I mean. I mean, engaged.
Who's drunk?
Morbid's looking now.
You mean like Star Trek The Next Generation?
I don't know.
Picard engaged. That's what we're talking about here.
Engaged. It took me a second to get that. Wait,
it is Lambert's in Alabama.
Lambert's in Alabama. That's where they throw the rolls at you.
Yes.
In Alabama. Oh, is that Gunther? Did he come back? Where did he go? There he is. Leave you alone for 2 seconds and all that Pepsi just goes straight to your head. Okay, this is it.
I got engaged by the Traveler.
Hello?
There it is. Okay, I'm putting it there. It's now in the chat for you guys in case you want to go watch Hi Stranger. The whole thing. You have to just watch the whole thing. I love it.
It's not precisely the weirdest thing on YouTube.
No, it isn't. But it just gives you so many conflicting weird feels, right? Because you're like, this is so weird. I don't know. It's creepy, but it's also very soothing. Oh, he seems so nice, but maybe a little stalker-like. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it now. I want to know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna go play Minecraft. I think.
Able to absorb the sound.
I'll be back in
thing.
2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Oh, is that how long?
Bye, Felicia.
2 minutes and 42 seconds. Check.
That's certainly precise.
If you guys start hearing the whole.
It is very precise. Okay. Man, I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm so.
You actually do know what's happening right now.
No, I don't.
Want to admit to it.
How do you do that in armor?
I was wondering how he goes to the bathroom in armor. That's what I was wondering.
Can opener, famous Dana.
Flora.
Wow.
Dang it.
Flora, all you hear is this. This is what you hear. Oh.
No.
That is not what you hear, because you hear a lot of metal movement. So it's creaky.
So it's creaky. It sounds like someone's looking for the keys. And then you hear, oh.
I can't believe we're talking about this right now.
Maybe we should get Sir Bumble some WD-40 for a Beltane gift.
Like the Tin Man.
You only need the little itty bitty can of it, the travel sized one. You know?
I think we might have one of those in the laundry room. I think it used
to belong.
We do. It used to belong to Adria the Juggler, and she lent it to me, and then I couldn't find it to lend it back, so I bought her a new one.
In my old handbag of tools, there was one that was that big. Famous Dana knows.
So now that we're past the subject of how big or small their little tools are,
I'm just saying it's fitting for Beltane. You know, it is that time of year, right? We got you an erotic gift set, Sir Bumble.
Plenty of agriculture.
Oh man. Okay. What was I gonna say? You guys are.
There's a horny corn over there.
Oh what?
Look at his horse.
Oh, it's so
Tastes
cute.
like raisins.
Oh no. Do you think so?
No.
Look at his horse. His horse is amazing.
No.
Give it a lick.
Oh my God.
Tastes like raisins.
I totally have the song "You're a Wanker" in my head.
I don't think I know that one.
Who are you? You're a wanker. Yeah. Sorry, listening too much.
Turns into a plane. Sorry. Anyway, good job, Ion. That song is stuck in my head. That is highly inappropriate.
Woo!
The May fever is catching on to everybody, I guess.
That video is pretty weird, but very positive. You know, I like it. A nice outlook. You know,
I told you. See, it is. It's really weird.
Bubble butt though.
I know. I love it so much. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, "This is not okay." And then I was like, "I'm just gonna watch it again." And I'm like, "Oh no, this is okay." Then I watched it again, and then I was just like in this loop of watching it for a while. So it's true though. It's okay. You can look at my butt. So
Rachel,
Sir Bumble, we
and
have
Flora.
Many questions for you.
I'm gonna show both of you babies my stamina at the next camp out.
Your what? You're showing them your what?
My stamina has been insulted. I see. In my short absence. What is this?
Well, I mean,
uncalled for.
Questioned, most certainly. It was definitely questioned. So does that mean that there's a challenge at hand here? Because if there is, I'd like to know what the nature of the challenge is going to be in order that you prove your stamina.
Wait,
that
now
it
there's
is
a hand
greater
challenge?
than 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Oh.
So can you run up and down stairs in that armor? Is that your stamina?
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
I'm telling you that this is a thing, and you fail your stamina.
I'll tell
check.
you, ladies, I definitely last more than 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
If you fail your stamina check, I'm going to put a Tune of the Sea sticker on your armor.
But that's, yeah.
Tuna of the Sea. It's going to be a sticker on your armor.
Chicken of the sea.
Then someone's gonna pop me over with a can opener.
Tuna of the sea.
It's chicken of the sea,
tuna
but
of the sea is tuna.
I wonder if I could run uphill for 2 minutes in this.
I can't use chicken of the sea. It's copywritten, fool.
So the question also came up whether or not your armor has proper lubrication.
Well, that's why I wore it tonight. I was oiling it, and then I thought, why not?
Chicken of the land. He does look like a chicken of the land.
I'm gonna wear it out.
That's chicken. No, it's the tuna of the land is chicken. Whatever.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway. That's it. He's like, challenge accepted, lady.
What happened was...
Come to my Bacchanalia.
What?
I don't even know
what's a Bacchanalia? Is that like a Bacchus related thing? Is it a drinking?
You come to?
You're correct.
Why am I not allowed to drink during this show?
You can drink during the show.
It's a party. It's an old Roman holiday that was celebrated. I want to say in March actually is when Bacchanalia, but it's a party to honor the god Bacchus / Dionysus. So lots of drinking and
Dionysus.
I said Dionysus.
I said dialysis.
Is Dionysus how it's supposed to be said?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about the same god, yes.
I'm sure that we are if we're talking about the god of wine.
Just a reminder, if you're not fully vaccinated, you're not invited to the orgy.
I wasn't going to say that word, but yes, and that is what it's, it's a pleasure party, if you will. So
I see.
Yes.
At the Copacabana.
So I will say that one of the coolest fairwear pieces I ever saw was this dude walking around. I want to say it was either Washington Midsummer or Canterbury Ren Fair, and he had a bag. Oh, actually, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Fairy Worlds. That was fair. Yeah, it was Fairy Worlds. He's walking around. He had a bag, so it was like a side sling shoulder bag thing, and it had a spigot on the bottom, because it was meant for you to take a box wine, to take the box wine out of the box, right?
Yeah, just the bladder.
The bladder out, and then you would put it inside this shoulder satchel, and the spigot came out the bottom, and it was called a Bacchus bag. And he would just walk around, and he would just filling people's cups up, right? Like, this is my Bacchus bag. Like, basically, I was like, why is there a spigot coming out of your pouch there? And he's like, this is my Bacchus bag. And what is that? And so many things at Fairy Worlds. That's all I can say. So many things. So yes. And that was really cool. And ever since then, I wanted one, because the idea of being able to walk around and just randomly fill up people's cups with wine sounded amazing.
Do we go to Fairy Worlds? Do we have a house at Fairy Worlds?
No, because Fairy Worlds doesn't do that. Fairy Worlds is a giant music festival.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably get tickets and go if you wanted to. I mean, I think Count Morbid goes regularly. And when did we last go, Count Morbid? That was 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, where we went on a. Remember when I kind of,
old man face,
kidnapped that child and went to Fairy Worlds and then got a giant 8-foot mushroom on the way home?
I remember Urkling or Erling or whatever.
True and real story. Yes, Urkling, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, and
that
so
was the first time I'd gone, and then the next year I made pamphlets. Or actually, no, 2 years after that. But I started making pamphlets for Fairy Worlds.
I thought you were making them for Mary Greenwood first. I still have them.
Well, I mean, there's enough of us. We should go to Fairy Worlds. Have a whole camp out. A whole camp.
I'm not sure if it's happening this year.
Something is happening. Yes, something is happening for Fairy Worlds this year, because I keep getting emails about it, but I don't know exactly what it is, because I don't normally go
online. I'm not sure.
This is all I can tell you is very expensive to camp out at Fairy Worlds. I mean, in the hundreds of dollars. So to get the whole weekend VIP ticket package and blah blah blah.
Well, what if you don't do the VIP and you just be a pleb? Just a pleb camper.
Well, if you just want to be a pleb camper, then you may be able to get in other ways. But you would have to let me look into it.
Other ways.
Also, yeah. I mean, that's when you start showing off the tuna can. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying I could talk to some people and see what is happening. That's all. No promises.
Other ways.
Yes.
I like the way he thinks, though.
It's called networking, my friend. Networking.
Ah.
So do you network like I do?
Security, yeah. It's
Hello.
Yeah,
guard a vendor. Okay.
I don't know. You know where I'd like to go for a whole week is not Fairy Worlds, but Oregon Country Fair, because it makes anything that happens in all of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho look small and tiny by comparison. It is astoundingly large and
it's
goes
a camp
on.
Out?
It is a festival, and the place it is held is on property that was bought by Jerry Garcia and family of the Grateful Dead way back in the day. So it's like Eugene, Oregon, just outside of Eugene, Oregon. And it's from one edge of the perimeter to the center is a mile walk. Like that is just from one edge to the center, not including back out to the other far. It is huge, and it's just vendors and music and people who are wandering around, not in this world forever. Like just it's parades and
it sounds like a lot of mushrooms.
It's a lot of everything you, I suppose, could ever want in some kind of crazy hippie music festival. It's
sounds like our kind of people.
Yeah, I was there with the Wish Fairy a few years ago, working with her in the Wish Wagon, and then at night kind of is when, I mean, it doesn't stop. It just goes 24 hours a day. And so when dark falls, then it sort of becomes like the way that at night they do a whole bunch of stuff at Burning Man. It gets like that, like all the neon, all the light up, exhibits and displays and activities and, wings and ravey music and all kinds of stuff just all comes out. And there's just so much of it. I mean, I wasn't even able to go and walk the whole thing because there was just too much, because I was working all day. So, but my understanding about that is that it's probably best, sort of like with Burning Man, to try to get in with somebody who has an established encampment there, because it's so enormous. They actually have shuttles to take people that run almost all day long back and forth to the different car lots, because it's so far to walk from your vehicle just to the edge of the festival. And that's not really including some of the camping goes outside the festival grounds and includes properties, much like Sturgis is, where it's just all the people who own houses that are neighboring properties. They rent out their front yard to people. You can park in their driveway, pay them however much a day. So, and that just goes on for miles. It's mind blowing, and and I was there to work, so I just kind of, walked around and took in what there was to take in, but I couldn't really be immersed, if you will, because I had to get up and do the wish wagon. So yeah, it was pretty crazy and cool. I want to go back. So
is this one of those things where you have to hide the cars or put the cars elsewhere from the camping area?
The parking lot is probably quite far from everything else.
Yeah. So,
but there's overnight camping.
The cars don't go there.
Yeah.
Right. But
so where the camping is, there are no cars. So the cars are either off in a lot, or you are not on Oregon Country Fair grounds. You're, say, staying down the road just a little bit, and you're at someone's house. So you just park your car, in the driveway, you pitch your tent in their front yard or whatever. So, but people hoof their supplies in, and there are encampments that are kind of like inside encampments. I don't know how else to describe it, but you do not get to drive up to them. You have to literally walk, or you can only drive up to a certain perimeter, and then everything else has to either be on foot or by wagon or bicycles that, like zing zing, and you have a little thing that you tow behind you or whatever, other crazy hippie things that there are, a unicycle with a trailer. I don't know. So, but it's a
quad
thing. Nope, it's motorized. So once you hit a certain perimeter, the only motorized things that you will see are basically the security or the staff that are running around the event. They have to, because there's no way that they could get from point A to point B in the event of an emergency if they didn't have stations everywhere that had motorized vehicles. So, but outside of that, it's got to be human powered. So yeah, it
would be cool. We should do it when we can.
Sounds great.
And have there be like several days, not just a weekend, but not feel rushed about the whole experience.
I feel like I would disappear somewhere and not know where I was.
Or I've got a bunch of folding wagons I can caravan stuff in.
Well, so what's crazy about it is that the whole ambiance of the place, at least when I was there, is just so chill and awesome. Everybody was awesome. People would just walk by you and just randomly be handing out flowers, or people would walk around with signs that would just say things like free hugs, and if you just wanted a hug, they would just give you a hug. Like it was just like the whole atmosphere is cool. So even if you got lost, Count Morbid is allergic to hugs, but if you got lost because it's enormous and it's kind of like a rat's maze of trails and stuff, you don't have to feel weird or afraid, because all you have to do is be like, hey bro, I'm lost. I am trying to look for, I'm looking for the giant phoenix nest. Can you point me in the direction of that? Or can you point me in the direction of, the Rubik's Cube thingamabob, and people will be like, oh yeah, it's over that way, you know, because some of these installations are permanent, and some of them are just so big that you can't help but see it, you know. So it's really cool. I don't know. I would like to go back. So that's the thing. And I've talked about Oregon Country Fair for like 20 minutes now. So can I be done?
Nope,
Yes.
I like it. Keep going.
You sold me on it. Let's do it.
Like,
Sounds great.
I would have to actually look up when it is. I want to say, so it's after Canterbury, and I want to say maybe it's at the end of August every year. So the last week of August or something like that, maybe it's
I
the
was going to
first.
say Canterbury is not happening this year because
Nope, no Canterbury this year.
Because of the plague again.
No.
Also, I think because they suffered from the ice storm. Is
they
that
got nuked by ice, and then there's other things happening to the site runner.
what?
Yep.
The
She's
Nancy.
getting surgery.
She's getting surgery. Yeah.
Nancy
That's
is?
what yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so
Oh.
sad if the plague robs us of two seasons, summer seasons, you know, of
Yeah.
campouts.
Yeah.
You know what,
I was
Sir
also
Bumble?
Yes, my Jarl.
Next year,
I was also worried
I'm pretty
'cause they
sure
were
this will
fairly-
be put to rest, and you and I can just sit there around a fire, get drunk in armor.
In our
I drink to that, my lord.
That's right.
as long as we're all. But I hope that by the time July rolls around, we all will have had
I
our
remember being worried
vaccinations.
because they were. Awfully close to where the fires were last year too.
Nah,
I
they
don't
weren't that.
think they were
They weren't.
effective, but it was close.
It didn't actually touch that area, from what I understood.
Yeah.
Because we were out there. What was it? Just after the fires or just before the fires? We were out there just before.
Before.
I don't know because I don't remember
We were at the beginning of
the
August.
fires.
last
I
year.
don't remember the fire.
But I offered to go help chainsaw up a bunch of the trees that fell from the ice storm, just to help make sure that there was enough people to do the cleanup. Because that was really, there was some pictures that were wow. So.
Well, what do you say? Let's do some news, you guys. Oh, one more thing. The Fairy Rock contest officially ends today. There was tons of entries. And so over this next week, I will be counting those up. Next Wednesday, the 28th, I will be announcing the winner of the Fairy Rock 3, first, second, and third place winners of the Fairy Rock contest. And then in May is when we are launching the auction for the free room at Fairyblossom Festival. So just wanted to put that out there so you guys know what that status is. And now I am looking. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Where's my glasses? Okay, I have to wear yours, Gunther.
Okay.
It's so big.
I just laughed so loudly.
It's so big. They're so dirty.
Another drink. Another drink.
It's so big. How did it get so big?
Oh my God, shut up.
How did it get so dirty?
It's happening right now. It's so big and dirty.
Bumble's getting hammered. That's what's happening right now.
Apparently it's difficult to see with.
Oh my God. Okay.
One of us has to, Mr. Hammerhands.
Yeah.
Okay, this sounds cool.
I agree with that.
Let's see. No. What? Oh wait, we already did brutally honest Chihuahua adoption.
Yeah, you didn't get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't remember what articles we had.
Oh,
or
we also
hadn't.
did the metal band made up of cats because I bought their download. I downloaded their Meow song.
I looked it up and I was like, no, this is a little weird for me.
Do we have it? Can we play it?
The cat
We did
song.
last show.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I played it last show. I can give you the link though if you want to go look
I
at
must
the
have
cat
missed
song.
it.
It was hilarity.
Kitty heavy
I'm
metal.
glad I'm back. This is great.
What in the what? Meeple? No. Let's see. That one might be funny. Let's see.
We
I
both
don't know.
bubble, but they don't fall down.
Oh, I remember that. Do you remember the tune?
No.
What? This is so weird. Okay, we're just gonna do this one. How about these two? Here we go. I actually don't know which one you guys will want to hear. Now that I think of it. Okay, article number 1. Why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Quit it. Oh, because I'm pushing the wrong button. User error. You know, I haven't had enough wine for this. Holy smokes. Okay, article number 1. Maine may legalize Viking-style funerals so that you can go out in a blaze of glory.
I heard about this. Yes.
So that's number 1, which sounds awesome, versus article number 2, which is so weird, which is 3D printed cremation urn replicates your loved one's head. Like, you put this 3D
that just makes sense. So you can remember what they look like. It becomes a little bust on the mental piece.
Shockingly enough, it's not
put
my
their
article.
3D, like their 3D printed head onto their Viking style ship. And okay, Ion, please start the timer. So if you want to if you want to hear about the Viking funerals being legalized in Maine, then press number 1. And if you want to hear about how to get your loved one's head made into an urn, press number 2. I sort of want to just have people's heads 3D printed because I think that would be hilarity. In so many ways. Imagine if you just knew that somebody was coming over, like you planned a dinner party, right? And so instead of putting, you know, the little name placards out, you just 3D printed little copies of everyone's head.
You could also
have to acquire those, though.
You could also do things like, alas, poor Jarl, I knew him.
What?
I mean, soup bowls, right?
So far, 1 is taking the definite lead here. Super Bowls.
Here, look. I'm voting. Look, I'm holding up my fingers.
Finger.
I'm holding up the fingers that I would use to vote.
Yeah, which one is it?
3D printed faces.
His right hand.
See, look, I'm voting.
That's which one it is.
Okay.
All right, is our timer done? We have 4 votes for number 1. Okay, 4 votes
yes,
for number 1. Yes, the timer is
done.
Viking funerals. Here we go. Let's pull this up. Okay. What? What is this? Edgar Allan Poe's noir rock band? I don't know. Anyway, Maine may legalize Viking-style funerals and let you literally go out in a blaze of glory. It's kind of epic. It's a particularly cool inquiry to pose to your kindred drifter during a pleasant round of truth or dare at a Halloween party. How might you need your burial service to be? There are a great deal of approaches, obviously. It is a rarity indeed, considered on the grounds that the prospect of making arrangements for our own post-mortem occasion isn't exactly a glad one. In any case, if you somehow manage to portray how you'd like your burial service to be, normally the words epic or boss may ring a bell. Without a doubt, there are a great deal of wonderful melodies that you may have effectively considered in your rundown. Yet, the way as such is certainly not a simple one to show up at. Let's see. Is this like a real thing? What's this? Oh, is this to show Vikings? I don't know, but it's loud in my ear. How are they going to launch a ship from on top? Oh, they're going to do this first.
Ooh.
I'm afraid that if I watch it too long, because I don't know where it's from, I'll get like a copyright thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's from a show or a movie or something.
It does. So back in the times of the Viking champions, most groups used to lay their dead on a boat and let it out to the ocean. The boat was loaded up with roughage and other inflammable material, and a bowman would fire a bolt at it. When the boat illuminates, it turned into a magnificent consuming ash until at last chars everything, including this writing is bothering me, the cadaver prior to being immersed by the water. These Norsemen were following the desire of the god Odin, who wanted that all wanted that all dead men be ignited by their things laid with them upon them in a heap, and their remains projected into the ocean or covered in the earth. According to, how do you say this word, Gunther? The Heimskringla?
Can you highlight it real quick?
Yes, it's right. Oh, apparently no, I can't.
Heimskringla.
Okay. Yeah, that. One of the essential messages that fill in as the reason for Norse folklore. I feel like these sentences don't make very good sense. The actual Vikings deciphered this custom myriadly. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, kind of, but that's a very clunky word choice. That's right. I am completely editing this article. I'm reading it. Okay. Scrolling down, moving on. Let's see. Indeed, in the event that you have a feeling that you also might want to go out in such a burst of wonder, at that point, you may find that your choices are very scant here in America. As of now, Colorado stays the solitary state where you can authoritatively be incinerated thusly. Let's be honest, there are not many ways cooler than this. And assuming that is the lone spot, seems as though Colorado will record a high number of burial service administrations in the coming many years, notwithstanding, as per the Portland Press Herald, this may before long change. See, the writing here is clunky and weird. There were reports of another recommendation that it was as of late presented in the main administrative get-together. They have administrative get-togethers that may legitimize this technique in that state also. Just what? We're just having, the state administrative get-together. Let's see. This specific bill goes right back to...
Otherwise known as a session.
I mean, if it's official, what if it's not official? What if it really is just a get-together? The specific bill goes right back to the difficult work of Good Ground Great Beyond. Oh. This Funeral Director Administration Association performs unconventional burial services, remembering outdoors ones for the property they own in the state. Does this sound like it mostly makes sense, but not quite all makes sense to you guys, or is it just me?
It makes sense to me.
It's unusually verbose.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
It's mostly unusually verbose, but it has a hint of English second language.
It has a hint of someone trying too hard to sound elevated.
Smart. Yeah, someone trying too hard to sound smart.
So, assuming this bill is passed in the Express, any charitable association with, at any rate, 20 sections of land to their name might be allowed to hold a Viking section. So they mean acres of land to their name might be allowed to hold a Viking-style memorial service. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Could you rent the land, or do you have to be a landed lord?
According to one of those...
Lords in the United States.
According to the Twitter post in the article...
Hold on. Go. Ion, go.
The Twitter post in the article says it legalizes all open flame funerals. So not just ones that are going out to sea.
And Gunther, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, usually the going out to sea and setting in a flame was reserved for noblemen and kings, more than it was actual for commoners or just Vikings in general.
Interesting.
You would have had to show your worth and gone on and fought in and died in battle.
You would have had to have afforded a boat.
Yeah, you had to have a boat. Otherwise, you can't go get burnt on a boat. But even if you burned on a funeral pyre, even if you burned on a funeral pyre, you'd have to, be a warrior who died, in the glory of Valhalla. But remember that Valhalla, while is Odin's hall, there was a hall that was that would choose its warriors before Odin, and that was Freya's.
How come we have so many articles about snakes? And man, I really did get my...
Who put all these snakes on these articles?
Too many people like nope ropes?
What's a nope rope? Oh, let's take another word for snake.
Nope rope.
Or Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle.
A lot of those came from Count Morbid, so that's a thing.
What is this? I don't even know what to think about this one. Okay.
The Northrop. The articles, Count Morbid. I was talking about you sending a lot of the articles with the snakes. Isn't it a stupid thing to have a snake pit?
I know, but it sounded a little like you were it sounded a little bit like you were throwing me under the bus, like, well, the bad ones are morbid.
Like, what bus?
Ew.
Jeez.
Let's see. Okay, so man, I'm trying to decide between.
Thank you, Rachel. But just notice that I have, a bunch of Norse stuff hanging in my domicile. The name is Jarl Gunther.
Wait, what?
I know a thing.
Yeah, they're using a thesaurus and it shows, which is.
I think that they were. I don't even necessarily think that they were trying to use a thesaurus for it to show. I think it was literally there wasn't a whole lot of meat and potatoes to that article. This is what it is, and we're going to use lots of words to match a word count.
Okay, but speaking of a whole lot of meat and potatoes, that's why the cooking articles always start off with, before I get into the recipe, let me tell you about my life from birth, and especially that one camping trip where my dad made the thing and cooked the stuff and how the little birds chirped in the trees and reminded me of everything. Recipe 4 pages down at the bottom. I mean,
Are you reading recipe articles again?
No.
Well, if you don't know the background of the recipe, how can you make it memorable for the future?
Like Ion in his cooking uses one of the oldest sauces known to mankind. It's Irish,
so
right?
Ion is saucy.
Sure,
Yeah,
that's true. It was yeah.
It's true. It was what? Go ahead, finish.
Oh, remember when you had the Celtic caterer on your show? Anyway, from his cookbook was a sauce that I made that was 5,000 years old or something like that. So,
what was the one that was like the blood sauce? Was that?
There was another one, but yeah, there are plenty of those. You don't want to waste good blood or something, I guess.
That's why you have blood sausages.
Yeah.
That sounds gross. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Bridal party's limo catches fire on the way to Las Vegas church. Bridal party's limo catches fire on the way to the Las Vegas church versus Spot the robot dog now pees beer for some reason. So if you want to hear about the if you want to hear about the Viking ship bridal party limo, I don't know. Then press number 1. If you want to hear about the beer peeing robot dog Spot, press number 2. Ion, start the timer.
Okay. Yeah.
Is she the driver of the Uber ARC?
Holy cow. No, it's not Uber ARC. Although you might need one after if you get drunk at a friend's house.
I don't know. I don't know which one of these I actually want to hear, to be perfectly honest. So there you go. What's going on out here?
Which one of these things doesn't belong here?
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell me?
It looks like it's winning.
Not like the other. Before my song is done. 1. Okay, number 1 was bridal party and the limo on fire. Number 2, we have just a few more seconds left on the timer. Number 2 is Spot the robot dog.
Everybody's voting number 2.
Yeah,
because it's a drinking night, apparently.
I see you up there. You're not fooling anyone. You only get to vote if there's ties. And there is definitely not a tie. Number 2 is the clear winner here. So you get
timer has expired.
Yes, Spot the robot dog. Okay, here we go.
The meat hall.
That's not what I wanted. I do not.
Everybody should have a spot in the meat hall.
Gay.
Here we go.
That was my bad dad joke, and no one freaking caught it.
Spot the robot dog now pees beer for some. Look it right there. Like what? Spot, you missed the cup. Red Solo cup. I fill you up. Proceed to party. Okay, let's see. Robots will deliver you beer, just not in the way we imagined. YouTuber Michael Reeves got his hands on Boston Dynamics robot dog, Spot. And of all the things he could have done with it, he turned it into a beer-pissing robot.
Like I said, everybody should have a spot in the meat hole.
Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Reeves equipped Spot with a tank of beer, a nozzle, a camera, and a wireless HDMI signal transmitter, among other gizmos. He also wrote some clever code to make the robot recognize an empty beer cup on the floor, position itself over it, and spray beer into it.
It looks like it misses beer.
I feel like this is MIT kid with too much free time on their hands.
I feel like Spot hits the cup about as much as I hit the turlet.
That is a computationally difficult thing for a robot to do.
Ideally, if you were one of Reeves,
point that out, eh?
If you were at one of Reeves' parties, you could place an empty beer cup on the floor, and the robot dog would come and fill it up. It doesn't work perfectly. Spot often missed the cup and slipped on the beer-covered slippery floor.
I believe Rachel is correct. This is a fetish waiting to happen.
Still, given the level of precision required to do this stunt, it's pretty amazing that it even worked some of the time. Pissbot 9000. Wow. I want to watch. I am sure that if I watch that full video, I will definitely run afoul of YouTube. Like, there's all kinds of branding all over. Anyway, watch the full video above to see how Reeves did it. The task required some programming knowledge, just minor stuff, some serious DIY skills, and quite a bit of time and enthusiasm. In other words, don't go buying a very expensive robot dog just so you can turn it into a beer bot, because it's pretty dang hard to do. And while at $75,000, Spot is still out of most people's budget, this exercise shows just how weird our reality will become once such robots become commonplace. So this student paid $75,000. So he's either rich or he's got a YouTube channel where he basically said, hey guys, if you help get me $75,000, I will get this robot and I will make it pee beer into a solo cup. And then everybody out there was just like smashing the super chat button, like, take my money.
I'm going to go with the second conjecture there. That's the way it goes. That's how it happened.
I'm pretty sure that must be how it happened, because he cannot.
I think Rachel is one of my favorite viewers right now. Just saying.
This spot is wow. Oh no!
You just know.
That's it. That was on my screen. There you go. All right, here we go. Man.
There's a robot that was developed recently that's actually powered by liquor you give it, in honor of the Futurama cartoon, where
Bender.
the robots in the future are powered by alcohol.
Bender, my name is Bender.
And speaking of Bender, my lord, Jarl, let's continue our Bender.
Oh my God. Is that why that robot on that show is named Bender?
Yes, it's a double entendre.
No. Well, partly because he was also designed to bend rods.
Yeah, he bends metal.
That's what he did for a living.
Oh.
That was somebody doing a play on words, is what it was.
I only just now got that joke. Well, I've only seen maybe half of an episode of that show ever, so it's the one with the Cyclops chick.
Yes.
You were missing.
Yes, the Cyclops chick.
Katie Stingle as a Cyclops. Peg Bundy with purple hair and one eye.
Yeah. She got a ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Maple syrup mishap. Likely cause of explosion. Did we do this one already?
No.
It seems like we should have on the show where we were announcing Beltane, and there was a whole thing about the maple.
We never did it though.
the maple. That's right. I remember that. That was funny.
I came up with that sober.
Let's see. Okay, we already did. Why is the demonic chihuahua on here twice or 3 times or whatever? Let's see. Did we do the South Carolina golfers rule after the ball lands on the back of the alligator?
It was one of the choices, but it was not picked.
Man, Gunther, we need to organize these in some different way.
All
Because
right,
right now they're all over. People are now writing erotic fiction about the ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal.
Oh yeah, have you seen all that stuff? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I have a meme folder full of that stuff.
You would.
How do you have a
You freaking would.
Well, you
That
have a,
guy right there.
wait, what just happened? You have a meme folder full of funny things, and you don't share it with us on this show. You just what? Keep it all to yourself?
So, like, you probably
I have a
would be,
bazillion
you would
memes,
probably
yeah.
be strongly against some of it, I'm sure.
Well, at least against it on the show anyway.
You can fit a lot of 2 minutes 43-second moments in the evening. Is what it comes down to.
I see. Yeah.
Wow.
That may actually be a good dad joke there.
Okay. There. Okay. Here we go. Article number 1. People are now writing erotic fanfic about the ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal versus article number 2. The Food Network star's salad recipe sparks outrage. How does a salad recipe spark outrage? I don't know.
You put popcorn in it. That's how it sparks outrage.
Are you serious? You've already read this article and you just spoiled it for us.
Yeah, that's what you did.
That's it. That's actually what the article is about. Dana,
I don't know. Read the article.
I don't know. I just.
Dana didn't know.
The article? Yes, it is, because Dana already looked at it and then just like basically
No,
spoiled
she doesn't. She can't see the articles. She doesn't know. She just said it. She just said she didn't know.
Well, there was a recent issue that came up in the news of people being upset at a particular person who made a salad. And to me, that wasn't a salad, but...
You got the walnuts.
So
you gotta have the grapes. Chicken salad. You gotta have chicken, don't you?
So
that's the mayonnaise.
Why would it not be a salad just because there's popcorn in it? Like, really? Like,
I don't know, but I guess I have to pick a new one. So
I used to know someone that used to at the movie theaters when we used to go to those. Get those big buckets of popcorn and throw in hot tamales into it and then get it covered in that butter oil. That should be a salad.
Ooh.
It's got dressing. It's got ingredients that are tossed together.
What are you talking about?
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I'm only half listening because I'm looking for articles, right?
I was just trying to fill the void.
Let's just do the Ever Given erotica.
I sort of want to do the weird Suez Canal erotica myself. I'm like, what is even going on there? Well, fanfic is always funny to me. Like, so I guess that's the thing. The other one, some of Mario's friends still haven't forgiven Donkey Kong for the barrel throwing years. So that will be number 2. Have we started the timer already? You're on mute. I can't hear you.
I reset it.
Oh, you reset it. Okay. Oh, wait. Are all of these votes here for number 1 for the erotica? Is that what you guys are voting for? Listen, if you want erotica, press number 1. If you want to hear about Mario versus Donkey Kong, press number 2. Go.
I like chocolate-covered raisins, period. But especially in popcorn. Or like M&M's. I like those in popcorn, too.
No. My eye is...
You don't like chocolate, so you don't get a vote.
Yeah, what? Yes, I do. Just because I don't like chocolate doesn't mean I don't get a vote. I can vote for no chocolate.
No.
I totally get a vote.
No.
Right now, I love the audience because they're basically just like, whatever, we want to hear the erotica. Show us that article. I love all of you guys right now. You guys are amazing. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be number one. So.
Despacito.
It's better than where my head went, which is I love my audience. My audience is amazing. Tastes like raisins, that kind of thing. Sorry.
This is my audience. There's lots of other audiences like it, but this one is mine.
No? California raisins? Anybody?
Yeah, I got it.
I heard it through the grapevine.
That's it.
Timer has run down.
Okay, it's number one. I'm getting it here. Whoa. You know, given that I'm going to... Whoa. This is everything about this website.
You guys, your audience makes me very happy. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying right now, the site, the first... No, go away, you stupid ad. The first thing I saw when I clicked on the link at the top of the screen, it says screenshot. Nope. I'm just saying no good is going to come of this. I'm sure of it when it starts off with that at the top. Like, they're not even waiting until they're 50% through. Come on now. Here we go.
It's the screenshot.
That's what I am trying to say. It's, yeah, so many things. Okay, here we go. With deep dives, level up challenges. Ooh.
Deep dives, level up,
level up. People are now writing erotic fan fiction about the ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal. Actually, I don't even know what this real story is. So, you know, for me, this isn't really fan fiction. It's just erotica. Let's see. On the 23rd of March, 2021, Ever Given, a Golden-class container ship, wedged itself in the Suez Canal after drawing a supposed dick pic in the ocean. What?
Yep.
The 400-meter-long beast ended up blocking the world's busiest trade route for a sum total of 6 days before it was refloated again. The unfortunate event was quick to steer a toilet paper shortage, delay of $400 million an hour in goods, including a massive shipment of sex toys, a plethora of memes, and its own line of fan merch. Just when we thought the internet's obsession with Ever Given had finally capsized, a new genre of erotica surfaced.
It's going to be huge.
Okay. One that will either make you want to throw yourself overboard or wish the ship had kept the canal company for longer. Titled along the lines of Troubling the Suez, Inside You for Days, Canal. I know that's not what that says. Wow. That is, wow. Let's see. And Ever Taken, the cargo ship has inspired a new genre of erotica with the tag Suez Canal Anthropomorphic. Currently boasting 127 entries on the transformative fanfiction platform Archive of Our Own, or AO3. The genre attributes human traits to the ship and canal, thereby catering to a wide range of audience with tastes ranging from hardcore BDSM to flowery Rupi Kaur poetry. I don't know who that is.
Thank you for explaining how to make inanimate objects erotica work.
I just
crying out loud.
I guess that just when your America truck isn't big enough for you anymore, right? Like You gotta level up, I suppose. Let's see. Common tropes in the genre describe the Suez Canal as lonely and longing for a lover until the ever given with a bulbous bow. Why am I reading this out loud? Oh my god.
Not bow, bow.
Bow with a bulbous bow. Sorry, wedges into her walls with a promise to provide the contact the canal has been deprived of for decades, before finally being pulled out. This Titanic but sadder romantic trope is a sharp contrast to other entries which feature anti-capitalist satire, where the canal plots a revenge against humanity with Ever Given, a ship loyal to his captain and crew, caught in the crossfire. No, I just don't know. Yeah. By default, these entries could fall under the category of crackfic, fan fiction that is intentionally absurd and usually written for laughs. Which I like to read sometimes because that stuff is funny. Let's see. I think Count Morbid and I have a mutual friend who wrote something similarly just like over the top hilarious, like meant to be ridiculous on their Facebook once. It was hilarity. So I kind of like that stuff. Anyway, let's see, because it's funny, I guess, in comedy. Anyway, however, some of these make a pretty compelling read. For example, one of the pioneering fan fiction in the genre titled XX Extra Wide Cargo Stuffs Major Shipping Lane Delivers Huge Payload. Wow. Features the star-crossed lovers going through a rough patch, blaming each other's steering system and narrow walls for the unfortunate event before live streaming themselves onto Only Freight.
Can I say something, Fairy Princess Holly?
Yes.
If any of you are still sober right now after listening to this article, you're freaking cheating.
What is Rule 34?
If it exists, there's porn on the internet about it.
Okay, well, I guess I now know what rule number 34 is. Go me. Okay, let's see. Oh, like OnlyFans, but Only Freight. I get it. The story's author, who goes by the username Gal Wednesday, calls it the most cursed thing I've ever written. I think the idea popped into my head while I was looking at memes about Ever Given's bulbous bow and how it had gotten lodged in place. They told Jessica.
Oh my good lord.
The author further admitted that the research took more time than writing the 263-word story, as they ended up browsing Quora for answers. The response? A staggering 10,000 hits. The response has been way bigger than I expected, which I think has more to do with our collective need for a stress release valve than anything about the fic itself, Gal Wednesday said, enjoying how feedback alternated between funny, thank you, and I don't know what that means. Something, I hate this. Okay. We can either blame Chuck Tingle for popularizing the anthropomorphized inanimate objects or the millennials and the Gen Zers' love for absurdist humor. But Suez Canal Ever Given erotic fanfiction is out there and multiplying with no limits to human creativity. Given its masturbatory weirdness and avant-garde drama, it makes one, this is definitely an end of the show article. It makes one wonder what they would title their own fan fiction about the 2021 power couple. I would go with the one the deck picks, or Cruising for a Bruising. What about you?
By the way, Lolly,
Wow.
embiggen me for a second, because I do have a picture of the ship in the Suez Canal.
Are we really still talking about the show? I hope so, given what I just got done reading. Sure,
Yeah.
Count Morbid. I'll embiggen you. Whoa! Eggplant! That is... No.
Oh.
That looks like an eggplant, man.
Yes, it does.
You're welcome.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Who was it that was talking about emojis?
That was absurd enough. That wasn't.
Hey,
That
embiggen
wasn't
me.
X-rated. That was just absurd.
Bigamy, I've got a few Ever Given pictures too.
They're not X-rated, are they?
No.
That one wasn't X-rated.
Yeah, that one wasn't X-rated.
No, Count Morbid's wasn't X-rated. Yours are along those lines?
Yes, they're not X-rated.
No, yours are along
all right,
those lines.
How do I wish Basil was here. He would do all of this stuff. Here we go.
Oh boy. I'm so scared right now. What's going to happen?
There's all the...
I see nothing.
Wait, what?
I see nothing, Jon Snow.
I see an eggplant. No, that's an eggplant, definitely.
It's your face on the screen right now.
Yep, it's your face.
You just see my face and see anything else?
Nope.
Ah!
Oh, really?
There you go. Yes.
If Basil were here, really? I thought it... not... Weird. What is going on? Oh, I know what's happening. Hold on. I have to switch the mic. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Whoa.
Ever Given memes?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
These are not okay.
There's nothing wrong
Holy
with this.
smokes.
This is why we're here.
It says, yeah, so.
Dang,
Famous
nabbit.
Dana, are you red? Famous Dana, have you turned red?
She has a little bit. She's blushing down there. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what I think about those.
So those were a little focused on the relationship between the equipment on the ground trying to push a massive ship.
Yes, I suppose they were.
Yes, in the senpai kind of a way, right? Like, whoo.
Ship happens.
That was some anime going on, anime style. Well,
It even had the furry stuff going on, yeah.
Let's see. Oh man, what is that? Wait, hold on.
Godzilla versus King Kong on the Evergreen.
It makes me think though that really the appeal here, because I have bought stories before that are supposedly erotica stories, but I bought them because their titles were so absurd. Like there was one about like some chick and a T-Rex, and I was like, "What? No, I mean, no." But I was like, "But T-Rex." So I'm like, oh, it's just going to be a sad, tragic love story because T-Rex will never be able to hug her, right? Like. I don't know. I've only read like 10 pages of it ever. I've never even got
10 pages. Wow.
I never even got to the good part because it's not exactly gripping writing or anything like that. Yeah. But at the time when I saw it, I was like, what? T-Rex erotica? No, that can't be a thing. Buy, right? For 99 cents or whatever. So I bought it to see. And then, of course, I never really looked. But now it makes me think that really, if you can just anthropomorphize anything in a hilarious style, you could be onto something in the market. You know, we can see sort of what you're swiping by over there, right, Count Morbid? We can see your...
He's looking for it. I'm watching over his shoulder to make sure he finds it.
I don't know.
Why'd you have to bring it up?
I'm trying to masturbate.
Whoa.
Right. and I'm trying to...
Well, I mean, the tablet is placed appropriately.
Listen, you've already had 30 seconds. What more do you need?
It's going
I only
again.
need 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
2 minutes and 42 seconds.
He needs to hit 43 just to outlast the Energizer Bunny there.
No, I actually, Rachel, I'm not lying. Because if I had read the spicy bits, I probably would tell them to you right now.
Yeah.
I would.
You sure that water wasn't
that,
wine or something?
Yes, it's this. Key lime water.
Lime, not wine. Gotcha.
Yeah, lime, not wine. Ooh, well, it is 9:32, you guys, and that basically brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and thank you especially, Jay and Dennis. You guys were hilariously supportive this evening, and Dennis, I also owe you now a sticker. So Dennis, you have purchased the very first swag sticker that we have. Thanks, Dennis. Yes. What do I? No. You need to have like a little face drawn on your thumb, right? Or you need to write in a tiny little pen that says like,
don't you mean cobble? Isn't it?
Yes, cobble the dragonfly. Yes, that is what I mean.
You know, she calls him Dennis. You correct her, call it as to be cobble, and yet you're the one over there talking science. You shut your face, man. Just saying.
Sweet.
I got something to say too before we go tonight.
Oh, you do? Oh, yes. Well, I guess. Oh man, Flora is, on it. Okay. You know, it is the summertime coming up, so we basically need to, if we're going to do this thing and we're going to have it out by next year, then we have got to have our pictures taken while the weather is still nice. So, dang, I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. Okay, weird. Whatever. This is going to, no. What could possibly go wrong? No good will come of this.
Should I say what I was going to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm freaking out.
Nope.
Good? You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good night, Rachel.
Oh, man.
Rose, you first.
Let's see. Maybe a book review of spiciness is up next. Or each person can read
That's another show. That's another show. That's the author.
I think Rose should do some reading, and Rose should come on the show and give us a presentation of. We
are not reading X-rated material on this show. No, it is not going to happen.
Guys,
what?
It's time.
What?
Fossil, fables for fossils. Out.
Oh, you want me to do an after hours patrons only? I feel like if I did it, I would have to do it in some strange way where I read the erotica book in some weird way, like a monk, for example, right?
You could do it with the little guy from High Stranger as an animation on the screen.
Go away.
No, that's Count Morbid's line. Quit stealing other people's lines. Okay.
Well, a final drink, I suppose, eh?
Yep, final drink. There you go. I will be back here on Friday, so day after tomorrow, for author reads. And then this weekend, I'm basically going to be spending it building a maypole for Beltane. So there is no Sunday show, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Maybe
I'll be busy with dinosaur erotica.
To change the erotic words with Old English erotic words. Maybe I should just change all the erotic words with like vegetables.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a stream on my channel. That's gonna be Viking erotica. Just so y'all know.
Please.
Yes.
I actually have to go.
No.
Isn't any
What? What just happened? Oh, Morbid was like, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hello, friends. This is Gun for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the Fairy family.